In this video, I'm going to go over the current hazard pay, rental assistance, and utility assistance programs that many different states, counties, cities, and towns are offering. If you weren't aware, we're on the brink of an eviction crisis. Just in July, 32% of US households missed their housing payments. This includes rent and mortgage. And in May, it was 31%, and in June, it was 30%. Around 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Therefore, if you do the math, just a month or two of no income coming in because of the pandemic means that there's less money for bills as well as rent and mortgage. And because of this, an estimated 28 million Americans are on the brink of homelessness and being evicted from their homes. Many states are starting to recognize this problem, and they're addressing it by offering rental assistance programs, utility assistance programs, anything to help out people from getting evicted. So if around 28 million people get evicted, these are families with little kids, senior citizens who, if they get evicted from their house, if they don't have any friends or family to stay with, then they would have to go to a homeless shelter. If the homeless shelters fill up, then they'd have to go on the street. So I'll go over those rental assistance programs in a minute. Also, there's hazard pay. This is the definition of hazard pay according to the US Department of Labor, but because of what's going on during this pandemic, the hazard pay kind of morphed. So anyone who is exposed to the virus in a working setting, such as healthcare providers, grocery store workers, among many other types of workers, they would be entitled to hazard pay. This is not a national program, just kind of like the rental assistance programs. This goes by state, county, and city or town. But before I get into the programs, if you look at this spreadsheet here, I put this together. It has over 130 different programs: rental assistance, utility assistance, hazard pay. This has been weeks in the making, so if you want, this is completely free. I'm not charging anything for this. You could download it. There's a link down in the description below. But thanks to you and all of your comments of leaving where you're from, city, state, county, and town, I've been doing the research and putting together this spreadsheet. It's just a labor of love. So if you appreciate the time, energy, and research that goes into making something like this in a video, please hit the like button. And please share this with anyone you think that would benefit from rental assistance, utility assistance, and hazard pay programs. First, I'll get into the hazard pay programs, then I'll go into the rental assistance programs. If you want me to look up your place of residence, put that down in the comments below. This way I could research it and I'll add it to the spreadsheet and maybe feature it in a future video. First, let's talk about Pennsylvania is having a $50 million hazard pay program, and employees could get up to $1,200 in hazard pay. And some of the industries that could get this: healthcare, hospitals, transit, food manufacturing, security, grocery stores. There's a lot of different ones here that would qualify for hazard pay. In addition to states offering a statewide hazard pay program, there's a lot of smaller cities and towns also offering their own hazard pay program. So Norfolk, Virginia could get hazard pay, and with this program, they are donating $26 million for hazard pay, and employees could get up to a $2,000 check in August or $500 for every month that they've been working since the pandemic started. Another statewide hazard pay program is Michigan, and they are offering up to $1,000 for eligible employees. Another city that's offering hazard pay is Austin, Texas. So in Austin, Texas, they are offering employees the option to get up to $1,000 for hazard pay. Then in Otsego County, up in New York, you could get up to $1,000 hazard pay for county sheriff's department employees as well as EMS workers. Next, I'll get into the rental and utility assistance programs. First, Brian Biddick asks, David, can you please tell me about Arizona for rental assistance? So in terms of Arizona, they have a 127 million statewide for rental assistance. And then also, this just came out that the eviction protection for Arizona is extended through October. So they're delaying any process of being evicted up until October. So hopefully things clear up and people get their income back so they could pay their rent. Also, I wasn't sure what part of Arizona you're in, but in Phoenix, which is part of Maricopa County, that they have their own housing and utility assistance program. So both housing and utility, you could get up to $1,500 per month for 3 months. And if you want me to look up any programs in your place of residence, put that down in the comments below, and I'll add it to the spreadsheet if I find anything or feature it in a future video. Next comment comes from Joe Torres. Can you check on Colorado? Yes, so Colorado is having a $20 million rental assistance program. It's not saying how much is going to be for each individual who qualifies for it, but 20 million statewide. Next comment comes from Patricia Ross. What about Deer Creek, Minnesota? So in regards to Minnesota, it looks like they have a $100 million rental assistance program for low-income people from Minnesota, which is statewide, so not just any town, city, or county in Minnesota, but the entire state. And it didn't say yet how much each person is eligible for, but 100 million, hopefully that would definitely help you in Minnesota. Then Kelly Cotran asked about rental assistance programs in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I didn't find anything in Las Vegas, but Nevada as a whole, they have a $30 million rental assistance program that just came out a few days ago. So this is for statewide, and it didn't say exactly how much each individual would get. Then Ed Gio asked, what about Florida? So yeah, in Florida there's $75 million for rental and mortgage assistance across many different counties. So this is going to be split up among Miami-Dade and Broward counties, as well as Osceola County. So if you live in Florida, look up on your county, Seminole County, look up on your county to see if there is any program that you could apply for rental and mortgage assistance. And if you're looking for other free money opportunities, if you sign up through Webull, down in the description below, you get 2 free stocks. If you want a 3rd free stock, you could sign up with Robinhood, down in the description below. There's the links. And if you want to learn how to save the most amount of money on a fixed income, the best strategies to do so, you could click this video over here. It's on my second channel, Wise Sense. And if you want to watch second stimulus check updates, you could click this playlist down over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.